Good morning all. Today we are going to discuss about animal experiments on rabbit eye. So nowadays rabbit eye experiments or any animal experiments we cannot do manual procedures, uh, but we can do by using CAL, computerized assisted learning. So today we will discuss about effects of drugs on rabbit eye by two procedures. I will discuss about manual procedure and CAL procedures. I will tell you. Okay. Then coming to the introduction of the rabbit eye experiment, we use rabbit is a versatile animal. This eye is one of the organ easily accessible for the study of drugs or effects of autonomous drugs like cholinergic and adrenergic drugs applied locally. It is also only place where one visualize naked eye blood vessels and get useful information regarding the state of vascular system. Here you can see the iris of the eye consists of two muscles. One is the radial muscle and another one is the circular muscle. Circular muscle is also called sphincter pupillae. Radial muscle is also called dilator pupillae. What will happen? These two muscles are governs or rule the size of the pupil. These two muscles are present in the iris of the present or consist of eye. These two muscles are present in the iris of the eye. These two muscles or rule the size of the pupil. For example, you can see here, this is the, when we focused on light, our pupil immediately will constrict. When we'll go in bright light, our pupil will constrict. Immediately will constrict. How? Why it happens? See here, this is the normal light. For example, this is the anterior view of the eye. These are the radial muscles. You can see here, these are the radial muscles. This round one is the circular muscles. Inside, pupil is there. So this is the normal size of the pupil and normal muscles. Radial muscle and this is the circular muscles. So when we focused on light, bright light, what will happen? These circular muscles are contracts. These radial muscles are normal, but circular muscles are constrict. So what will happen? It causes meiosis, constriction of the pupil. This is the constriction of the pupil. When we focused on light, bright light, pupil will constrict. It is called meiosis because it is innervated by parasympathetic innervation. And also it present in the M3 receptors. Okay. Then this in dim light it is opposite action. It's of opposite action. What will happen here? Circular muscles are normal, but dilated radial muscles are constrict here. So what will happen? Pupil dilates. So it is called mydriasis. In dim light, radial muscles are constrict and circular muscles are normal. It causes mydriasis. In bright light, it causes meiosis. So normally they are in a dynamic state of equilibrium by So normally, sorry for the interruption. These two sets of muscles are present in the eye. Those are circular muscle and radial muscle. These normally are in a dynamic state of equilibrium. By nature, radial muscles are weaker and circular muscles are strong. Okay. Then here you can see difference between radial muscles are dilated pupillae and circular muscles are also called constrictor pupillae. These radial muscles are supplied by sympathetic nerves. It causes mydriasis. To dilate the pupil size is called mydriasis. Those drugs are adrenergic drugs and anticholinergic drugs. Adrenergic drugs are ephedrine, phenylephrine, and anticholinergic drugs are atropine. These drugs caused by causes mydriasis. Here you can see atropine and scopolamine. These drugs are anticholinergic drugs. It causes mydriasis by dilatation of the pupil size. Like that, circular muscles are constrict the pupil size. It constrict the pupil size called meiosis, which is supplied by the parasympathetic nerves. This meiosis caused by less than 2 mm. These drugs, meiosis caused by which drugs? Cholinergic drugs like acetylcholine, pilocarpine, and anticholinesterase, physostigmine, and anti-adrenergic drugs. These drugs also causes constriction of the pupil called meiosis. Okay, here you can see pilocarpine and physostigmine. These are the cholinergic drugs or parasympathetomimetic drugs or muscarinic drugs. These drugs are caused meiosis by constrict the pupil size. Okay. Then here you can see this is the normal eye. Iris contains two muscles, sphincter pupilla, circular muscles, dilator pupilla, radial muscles. This is the meiosis innervated by parasympathetic nerves. The M3 receptors are present in the circular eye, So this here circular muscles are contraction and decreases the pupil size. It is called meiosis. When it will happen, it is happened by parasympathetic drugs. And here you can see dilatation of the pupil. How it will occur? Because of sympathetic nerve innervation and alpha-1 receptors. It acts on alpha-1 receptors, so it causes dilatation of the pupil. It is called mydriasis. So like that, ciliary muscles are also present in the eye. Ciliary muscles are also present in the eye. This parasympathetic drugs, it's all acetylcholine. It causes contraction of the pupil and it is also causes accommodation and increases the outflow and decreases the intraocular tension. By parasympathetic drugs, it acts on ciliary muscle, so it causes meiosis and it increases the outflow of aqueous humor and decreases the intraocular tension. And now coming to the experiment effects of drugs on rabbit eye. To study the effect of different drugs on rabbit eye and what to study the effect of different drugs on rabbit eye, what drugs we have to give and to which drugs, how it will act on rabbit's eye, we will see, and what are the parameters, size of the pupil we have to check size of the pupil and corneal reflex and pupillary light reflex. These are the parameters of the rabbit eye. And parameters, first we have to select healthy rabbit. Effect on conjunctiva, first we have, this is the basic parameter conjunctiva. When we will select healthy rabbit, we have to check conjunctiva also, whether these eyes are clear or healthy, like that. So conjunctiva is usually thin and clear when eyes are healthy, which is used in the experiment. Changes before and after the drug administration are noted and compared. Compared test eye and control eye. So second one is the effect on pupil. See here, this is the conjunctiva. You can see nicely visible blood vessels. And second parameter is the pupil size. Here you can see this is the pupil size. The virginal size is measured with the help of the pupillometer. After before we have to check the pupil size whether it is normal or not before starting experiment, and after drug installation also we have to check with pupillometer. The pupillometer or scale. It is nothing but a scale-like structure with varying size of round holes. That is 0.5 mm, 1 mm, 2 mm, like scale. And after the drug treatment, the change in the pupil is size is noted. Then another parameter is the corneal reflex. How we'll do corneal reflex? By using cotton bits or cotton wool. So this is the cotton wool. So when cornea is touched, the rabbit closes eyes. So immediately, not only rabbit, when cornea touches our eyes also, we immediately close our eyes, like that. Cornea is touched with cotton wool. Rabbit closes are blinking the eye. To check this reflex, a cotton tip is prepared and touched this, where it will touch sclerocorneal junction by back side of this junction is called sclerocorneal junction by bringing the cotton tip from the side of the eye. If cornea is desensitized with local anesthetics, it will not show corneal reflex. So corneal reflex is absent in local anesthetic drugs. Then next parameter is the light reflex. This you can see here is the light reflex. When we are focused on rabbit eye, that light focused on rabbit eye, here you can see. So it is elicited by pointing the light source on the pupil with the help of the torch. There is a constriction of the pupil when rabbit is kept in a dark area or eye is covered with a cardboard and the size of the pupil is measured. So how we will check in bright light? There is a constriction of pupil when rabbit is kept in a dark area or eye is covered with a cardboard. Then only we can see constriction of the pupil by using torch. So coming to the theory, iris consists of two types of smooth muscles. One is the sphincter pupilla and dilator pupilla. Sphincter pupilla is also called circular muscles and dilator pupilla is radial muscles. So when the circular muscles contraction of the sphincter pupilla contracts circular muscles, pupil constrict, it called meiosis. Then when the contraction of the radial muscles, it produces dilatation of the pupil is called meiosis. So additionally, ciliary muscles are also present, which is involved in the adjustment of accommodation under this is needed for distance and near vision. So two muscles are present in this eye, iris of the eye, that is sphincter pupillae and dilator pupillae, or circular muscles or radial muscles. Sphincter pupillae constrict. When the sphincter pupillae contraction will happen, means constrict the pupil size and it produces meiosis, and contraction of the radial muscles or dilated pupillae, it produces dilatation of the pupil. It is called mydriasis. Like that, ciliary muscles also contains muscles are also present in the iris, which is involved in the adjustment of the lens or accommodation, which is used for the distance and near vision. It also reduces the increases the outflow and reduces the intraocular tension. Okay. Then coming to the practical effects of drugs on rabbit eye. From here you have to write in records. Okay, students, from here you have to write in your records. This experiment you have to write in your records. From here, effects of drugs on rabbit eye. First, aim to study the effect of meiotic drugs on meiotic drugs on rabbit eye. So requirements, what are the materials required? First, we have to take healthy rabbits and rabbit holder. This is the healthy rabbit and rabbit holder, and pencil torch. Here you can see this is the torch, and dropper. This is the dropper, and whisk of the cotton or cotton wool. This is the cotton wool, and scale or pupillometer. Here you can see this is the healthy rabbit and rabbit holder, and torch, cotton wool, scale and dropper. These are the materials we will use, or this is the required for practical. So here you can see properly. This is the rabbit holder, and rabbit we can keep like this. We can keep head outside, and this is the torch and scissors, and this is the cotton wool. So these are the requirements, materials which is used in our rabbit experiment. And drugs, what are drugs we can use? Normal saline, and which is used in control eye. And meiotic drugs are pilocarpine and physostigmine and acetylcholine or carbachol. These are the drugs required in this experiment. So what are the standard operating procedures for preparation of the animal? First, we have to take some healthy rabbits, let them be quiet in laboratory environment, trim both eyelashes with wet scissors. So these are the standard operating procedures for animals. Okay. Take some healthy rabbits, let them be quiet in laboratory environment, trim both eyelashes with scissors, make the left eye as a control and right eye as the test eye. Instill normal saline in both the eyes and record pupil size, light reflex and corneal reflex of both eyes in it before instilling drug. First, you have to instill normal saline in both eyes and record the pupil size, light reflex and corneal reflex as a control. Then after that, before installing drug. Then after that, instill 2 drops of given drug into the right eye. Right eye is the test eye, because you can installing 2 drops of given drug in the right eye or test eye by making a pouch with the lower eyelids. The left eye will always serve as a control, so it install in normal saline in it. Okay, right eye is a control, right eye is a test eye, so we can instill the 2 drops of given drug solution by making the pouch of lower eyelids and left eye as a control. So we can install normal saline. Press then after that, press the medical canthus for 10 seconds to prevent for to prevent from draining of drug into nasopharynx. Then finally record the pupil size. You have to check pupil size, light reflex and corneal reflex every 5 minutes interval till the end of the 20 minutes and compare with control eye. So this is the these are the points of standard operating procedures for preparation of animal. So here you can see, as I told before, I will discuss about manual procedures and call procedures. What is called computerized assisted learning. So here we can nowadays we can available X Pharma and animal simulation experiments by using called computerized assisted learning. So we can using by this we can do rabbit experiments, frog experiments, and frog isolated heart on frog and guinea pig ileums. How we will do, we can see. So this is the X Pharma software. You can see in this screen like this. When you will go to X Pharma software, you will get this practical like this. See in this screen. This is the introduction, history, and instructions, and quite or exit options you will get. So if you click introduction, you will get introduction, and if you will click on instructions, you will get instructions how to do instructions you will get, and exit option also is there. You can exit, and one more option is also there, tutorials. When we'll click on tutorials, you will get, if you'll go or click the tutorials like this, you will get like this slide screen. So in this screen, you can see here left side, top of the left side, you can see here directions are there. So what are the directions? Instill drugs one by one and observe their effects on rabbit eye. Tabulate the data and draw conclusions. This is the direction. First one is the direction. You can see here, besides that instructions are there. So if you will click on this, you will get instructions how to do practical like that. Then besides that, rabbit is there. So you have to select before starting rabbit. Then only practical will start. So you have to click on this, then rabbit will select. Then afterwards, after select rabbit, here left side bottom you can see drugs are there. Here drugs are available, which will, if you will click on this here, then you will get all drugs. What drug you want to install, you will get if you will click here. So then you will take option install drug. Then if you will click option, if you will click install drug, you will get two eyes like this. You will get two eyes of the rabbit. So right eye and left eye and right eye. So if you will click here one drug and install drug, then immediately you will get two options, left eye and right eye. Then you have to select which eye you have to install. So first one is the left eye, as I told, it is serves as a control. Always left eye serves as a control and right eye is the test eye. So here, after you getting left eye and right eye, you will install. Here you can click and then immediately it will add on right eye. Then what will happen when you will add drug in right eye? It immediately changes pupil size, dilatation or decreases the pupil size. Depends upon according to drug. Which drug you can give? If you give, for example, if you give pilocarpine or acetylcholine anticholinergic and cholinergic drugs, what will happen? It will decreases the pupil size. Then here you can see this is the pupillometer or scale. Then after changing the pupillometer or pupil, you can measure with pupil by dragging this scale. If you click on this scale, it's coming by dragging to the pupil. Then you can measure with pupillometer. Okay. Then afterwards, here you can see intraocular tension. You can measure intraocular if you want to measure intraocular tension. This is the normal one, and this is the lower intraocular tension. H indicates high intraocular tension. So and afterwards, another tools you can go to this. Here you can see tools are there. One is the torch and one is the cotton wool. So what will happen? How we'll measure? By using torch, we can you can see light reflexes, and by using cotton wool, you can see corneal reflex. So this is the parameters and instructions how to do this, the procedure. Then first, so what are the parameters? First we have to do pupil size. We have to measure pupil size, whether it is increased or not, by using scale or pupillometer and torch reflex, and we have to check corneal reflex. So first how to do practical? By using this call, we'll see. First we will select the rabbit. Then afterwards, we drag the rabbit, and then afterwards we select the drug. Then you will get two options, left and right eye. So this drug will install in right eye because it is a test eye. Left eye is always as a control. It is serves as a control, and then so afterwards, after installation of drug, immediately what will happen? You will note down changes of pupil size, whether it decreased and increased the pupil size. Here you can see this is the miotics. When we give meiotic drug, it decreases the pupil size. This one we can measure with along with scale. After that, measure with scale. You will check pupil size whether it decreased or increased by using this scale. If this scale, one division contains 1 mm. 1 mm. So just you count it and check both eyes. Either left eye means control eye and test eye. Okay, then afterwards, so what are the normal eye pupil size is the 6 mm. When it is we install meiotic drugs or muscarinic drugs, it decreases the pupil size. You have, if decreases the pupil size less than 2 mm, 3 mm. So then afterwards, you have to find out or check light reflex. How will we check light reflex? When torch is placed in front of the eye, in front of the right eye, left eye also, you can check both eyes in front of the eye. It constricts the pupil. So this is the light reflex or light reflex by using torch. Then another parameter is that you have to check corneal reflex. You can drag this cotton wool from the backside of the rabbit eye and inserted into the eye from sclerocorneal junction. So immediately it will blinking the eye of the rabbit. So it's presence of corneal reflex. It indicates presence of corneal reflex. For miotics, presence of light reflex and presence of corneal reflex, and it causes meiosis. So this is the practical by using computer assisted learning. Then after this checking all parameters, you should write on tabulated form. Okay, this is about computerized assisted learning, how to do the rabbit eye experiment. And then we'll go into the next slide. Procedure. This to tame rabbit like this, fold 2 eyes and tame the rabbit to calm. Then hold the rabbit by its ears with one hand while supporting its bottom with other hand. See this procedure you have to write in your records from aim, materials required and procedure. This procedure you have to write in your records. Hold the rabbit by holding its ears with the one hand while supporting its bottom with the other hand. Fix the rabbit in rabbit holder. Trim the eyelashes by using scissors, since the eyelashes may interfere while administering drugs and corneal reflexes. Take care that the eyes and eyelashes are not injured. Then keep one eye as a control and another eye as a test eye. Use normal saline as a control eye. Wash both eyes with normal saline thoroughly to remove the residual drugs if any installed before. Okay. Use the pouch technique to install the drugs in the eye, right eye or a test eye. So press the medial canthus for a minute after installing drug so that the drug does not escape through lacrimal canal. So measure the following parameters in the both control eye and test eye, which is your drug treated eye, and tabulated the findings. Those are the light reflex, corneal reflex, and pupil size. These are the parameters which contains in this practical. So first you have to keep rabbit in rabbit holder in such a way that head will be protruding outside. Like this you can keep rabbit in rabbit folder. So consider as a left eye as a control, always left eye as a control eye and right eye is a test eye. So you can see here right light reflexes. When you focused light on a torch on rabbit eye, pupil is constricted. It is studied by focusing the torch on the eye and observing whether pupil is constricted or not by using light or torch. So another reflex is the corneal reflex. Corneal reflex is using by cotton wool by touching the cornea of the eye with the cotton wings and observing whether rabbit blinking the eyes or not. Check the both eyes, control eye and normal eye. This is the cotton wool or cotton lips, and this is the normal eye After touching the cornea with cotton wool, this eye is blinking. Okay, so this is the corneal reflex. So in miotic, corneal reflex also present. So another one is the pupil size. Effects of drugs on pupil size. It contracts the pupil after adding drug solution is observed compared with the diameter pupil in both sides. Before that, this is the normal eye, and after drug instill, this is the contraction of the pupil and decreases the pupil size. It is called meiosis by using meiotic drugs. Afterwards, you will check with the diameter with pupillometer. So here you can see reflexes. This is the normal eye. It produces meiosis. Meiotics produces meiosis, and it also presents in light reflex and the corneal reflex. This is the corneal reflex, blinking of the eye. So here you can see observation table like this. You have to write in your records also. First one is the serial number, time, and size of the pupil, right eye and left eye, light reflexes, that is right eye and left eye, corneal reflexes, right eye and left eye. So first 0 minute you can you will install normal saline in both eyes, right and left eye. So diameter, after that you will check diameter of the pupil size. It will 6 mm. This is the normal diameter of the pupil. So then after 5 minutes you will install drug. Then after 5 minutes you will check the pupil. What will happen? Right eye has always control, so it will not increase or decrease. It's a normal diameter pupil size, it will not increase and decrease. Then left eye is a test eye because it decreases the pupil size. Then like that, light reflexes also present on both eyes, and corneal reflexes also present on both eyes. Then after 5 minutes you have to check again. What will happen? In normal eye there will not be change of pupil, and left eye as a test eye, it will decreases the pupil size. So like that you can measure interval of 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes and 20 minutes. At last 20 minutes there will be no change in the right eye or control eye. Then changes will be in the test eye because it decreases the pupil size, because and pupil size and light reflexes also present, and corneal reflexes also it present. So because it causes mydriasis, because it acts on M3 receptors which is present in the eye. So this discussion part also you have to write in your records. First one is the pathway of light reflexes. It is a reflex that controls the diameter of the pupil. When the light passes through eye, this pupillary light reflex constricts the pupil by the innervation of the iris of the sphincter muscle. Means this light reflex, it controls diameter of the pupil. As we discussed in the first slide in this class only. So what will happen in light when we focused on bright light, pupil will constrict. So decreases the diameter of the pupil. When light passes through eye, this pupillary light reflex, it contracts the pupil by innervation of the parasympathetic nerve, and it constricts the sphincter muscle or circular muscles of the iris by acting on M3 receptors. Okay, so this is the pathway of the light reflex. When we shown on light to the eye, it acts on optic nerve, stimulates optic nerve and optic tract, and it stimulates nucleus and superior caliculae. What will happen? It stimulates Edinger west phasal nucleus and oculomotor nerve. It acts on ciliary ganglion and short ciliary nerves. It causes constriction of the sphincter pupillae or circular muscles. So it causes pupillary constriction. What will happen? Decreases the size of the pupil. So this is the direct light reflex. This is the direct light reflex. So another one is the after activation of pretectal nucleus and superior caniculae, then activation of contralateral Edinger Westphal nucleus, then it stimulates oculomotor nerve and ciliary ganglion, but it acts on short ciliary nerves. It acts on short ciliary nerves. It causes sphincter pupillae constriction and it causes constriction of the pupils. It decreases constriction of the pupil. So it is indirect light reflex. So this is the pathway of, you have to write this one also, pathway of light reflex in your records. And next one is the pathway of corneal reflex. When we touch the cornea with cotton wool, the reflex is mediated by the nasociliary branch of the ophthalmic division of trigeminal nerve, which stimulates trigeminal ganglia and facial nerves. These are causing blinking of the eye or closeness of the eye by stimulation of the cornea. When we touch the cornea with cotton wool, this is mediated by the nasociliary branch of ophthalmic division of trigeminal nerves and facial nerves. These nerves are causing blinking of the eye or closing of the eye by stimulation of the cornea. This is the corneal reflex. Then what are the drugs which causes meiosis? Pilocarpine, physostigmine. These drugs are constriction of the pupil, circular muscles or sphincter pupillae, which is reversed by muscarinic antagonists like betanicol. And meiosis also causes anticholinergic esterases and also cause anticholinergic esterases like physostigmine, and for relaxation of the dilatation pupillae alpha adrenergic antagonist, because it reverses constriction of the pupil. So for relaxation of the pupil, we can give an adrenergic antagonist like phentolamine and reserpine. So these are the drugs which causes meiosis: acetylcholine. The meiotics are acetylcholine, carbachol, and physostigmine. How it will act? This acetylcholine binds to muscarinic receptors of the sphincter muscles in the iris, due to which the sphincter muscle contracts and pupil size is reduced. It causes meiosis. So this acetylcholine and carbachol, these are acts on M3 receptors in the sphincter muscle, which is present in the iris of eye. This sphincter muscle is constrict and pupil size is reduced by using this meiotic drugs. Unlike physostigmine, it is a reversible cholinesterase inhibitor which inhibits the destruction of the acetylcholine. So it is the irreversible cholinesterase inhibitor. It inhibits the destruction of the acetylcholine. So acetylcholine is present in the eye. It causes contraction of the sphincter muscle, which acts on M3 receptors. So it causes meiosis by inhibits the destruction of acetylcholine. Acetylcholine is a muscarinic or cholinergic drug which causes meiosis by acting on M3 receptors, and it constrict the sphincter muscle. It causes meiosis. Okay. So what are the mechanism of action of meiotics? It stimulates M3 receptors. These are meiotics. Meiotic drugs are acetylcholine, carbachol, and physostigmine, pilocarpine. These are the It stimulates M3 type of muscarinic receptors in the eye. How it will act? First, it contracts the longitudinal muscles of ciliary body by opening the trabecular mesh and increases the aqueous outflow. And second one is the contraction of pupil by alters the relation of iris with the lens and anterior chamber. And another one is the contraction of circular muscles of ciliary body by relaxing the zonules and allow the lens to assume more spherical shape. These anticholinergic drugs also acts on ciliary muscle. It produces accommodation. Okay. Then this is the graph which will be given in your exams. It would be given in your exams. This is like this. This is the graph. You have to find out findings and you have to check light reflex and corneal reflex. Then you have to find out whether it is meiosis and meiotic. And you have to write entire procedure from, you have to write in exams from aim, material, stick fight, procedure and this observation also. And you have to write light reflex pathways and corneal reflex pathways, and you have to explain about all this. So here you can see 0 minute, left eye as a control and right eye as a test eye. In 0 minute, we will not normal instill only normal saline. So pupil sizes will be not change anything. In pupil size, light reflex also present. And after the instillation drug, after 5 minutes, you can after 5 minutes, you can see little change. And after 10 minutes, you can see here it produced meiosis. Pupil size is decreased, and light reflex also present, and corneal reflex are present in both eyes. And after 15 minutes, you can see decrease the pupil size, and after 20 minutes, you can see meiosis will get, this is less than 2 mm. So this is the meiosis, the meiotic drugs which causes meiosis. So what are the meiotic drugs, and what is the conclusion? The given sample may be a meiotic drug because it decreases the pupil size. What are the meiotics? Meiotics, parasympathomimetic drugs like acetylcholine, carbachol, and pilocarpine, and pisostigmine, and carbachol. These are the sympathetic or cholinergic or muscarinic drugs. These drugs act on M3 receptors which is present in the circular muscle, ciliary muscle, and which are present in the iris of the eye. Iris contains circular muscles, ciliary muscle, and dilator pupillae. So these drugs acts on circular muscle. It contracts or sphincter pupillae. It constricts the pupil, so it decreases the pupil size. So what are the other uses of meiotics? It is used in open angle glaucoma and closer angle glaucoma. So this is about meiotics. You have to write aim, material stick fight, procedure, and light reflex, corneal reflex, pathways of light reflex, and observation table, and this conclusion. You have to write in your record. This entire part you have to write in your record. Okay. Thank you.